Welcome to Make It Happen with me, your host, Maggie. The topic of nutrition is one of those things that we simply can't quit on. It matters, and it matters greatly. We have to stay dedicated to learning more because when we know better, we can do better. Of course, that doesn't mean you have to eat perfectly by any means. And in all honesty, I don't really know what a perfect diet would look like anyway. So scratch any goal of perfection off the list. But we can always make tweaks and improvements to our nutrition, and today's topic is going to help with that. Diet is one of the most profound things that you have control over that has a direct link to how you actually feel. If you eat like crap, chances are you won't feel that great. But if you eat foods that fuel you well and provide much in the way of actual nutrition, well, the odds are that you're gonna feel pretty darn good and your body's gonna function pretty well. I'd also like to mention that we're all at very different places regarding what we know or don't know as it comes to nutrition. And many of you come here feeling very confused as to what, quote, eating well actually means. We also all start somewhere very different when it comes to nutrition. I've been obsessed with nutrition and learning everything I can about it since a very young age. But that doesn't mean that you have been. You might be just starting out and have zero clue what a carbohydrate is, and that is okay. Like I said, we are all in different places, but my passion for nutrition and fitness is why I'm here, so I can help you in some way. And I am certainly not here to try to convince you that I know best or that I know it all, but I am here to share with you tidbits that, when applied to your life, could really make a difference in how you feel and make your life better, from energy to sleep to your workout performance and everything in between. So let's talk about today's nutritional weapon because it is a powerful one. It is no secret that dietary fiber improves our gut health, but the research that I'm going to share with you today suggests that it does a lot more than just have digestive benefits. Adding more fiber to your diet has the power to reduce your all-cause mortality risk and decrease the likelihood of cardiovascular disease and cancers. It can also improve the quality of your sleep and your ability to lose weight, which we'll talk about in a minute. We've talked about the power of cruciferous vegetables before in fighting cancer. Go listen to episode number 6 if you missed it. And it's probable that the fiber content is one important reason why. A recent study looked at around 90,000 people and analyzed both their diet and health outcomes. The goal was to determine how much fiber was actually needed in order to reduce the risk of diseases. And what they found was that those who consumed the most fiber had a 30% reduction in all-cause mortality risk compared to those who consumed the least amount of fiber. Not only that, but they found that eating 25 grams of fiber per day reduced the risk of dying of cancer by 23%. And they went even further to determine that for every 10 additional grams of fiber consumed, over 25 grams, that the risk of colorectal cancer goes down another 10%. Whether you're specifically concerned about the risk of colorectal cancer or not, I don't really think that it matters. These are specific results, but if you think big picture, if fiber can reduce the risk of certain cancers and all-cause mortality risk altogether, then why wouldn't we harness the power to improve our lives in both the known and unknown ways that fiber can help us? Fiber helps lower cholesterol levels. It helps to produce short-chain fatty acids that protect against tumors, improves blood sugar control, and even reduces inflammation, all of which contribute to its protective effect. The most beneficial fiber sources come from whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. And the participants analyzed in this study who consumed primarily fiber from these foods saw the greatest reduction in health risks. It's a simple thing to add to our diet, and when we do, the chances are the quality of our diet actually also improves, leading to even better health outcomes in the long run as well. It is well known that a poor diet is considered an independent risk factor for disease, but that a diet full of whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, meat, fish, beans, etc., leads to positive health outcomes. And speaking of beans, a recent study showed that eating beans daily could help with weight loss and, of course, diet quality. The study analyzed dietary patterns and health outcomes in those who consumed more beans or less beans. The people who ate more beans had healthier diets overall. They ate more protein and fiber, they had less sugar in their diet, and more vitamins and minerals. And those who consumed 2 servings daily of beans experienced weight loss and health improvements. This certainly doesn't mean that adding beans to your diet will change everything or lead to weight loss. But beans are simple and affordable, and they provide ample nutrition, including fiber. So why not add them in? And finally, let's talk fiber and sleep. The science also suggests that eating more fiber helps with the quality of your sleep. One study looked at how dietary fiber affected waking up throughout the night and slow wave sleep, which is the deep sleep associated with preventing disease and promoting brain health, muscle recovery, and anti-aging benefits. And I like the sound of all that. The study found that, again, higher fiber intake was associated with more time spent in slow wave sleep. And the participants who consumed more fiber from whole grains, fruits, and vegetables experienced deeper, more restorative sleep. And the icing on the cake, again, for consuming more fiber, this study found that for every 10 grams of fiber you eat, the science shows that you have 4 fewer sleep disruptions per hour of sleep each night. I have no idea how they determine that, but it's just another benefit to put in your back pocket as you chew on your fiber-rich foods. Before I scoot, I think it's important that I remind you of something that we all need to be reminded of sometimes, over and above the fact that there is no such thing as a perfect diet, like I mentioned a few minutes ago. I think that one of the best ways to look at and improve your diet is to focus on good, better, and best. Good is eating more fiber. Better is eating more fiber and cutting out some of the processed foods. And best is eating more fiber, less processed foods, and more whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lentils, beans, fish, etc. And keep in mind that doing a diet overhaul is unnecessary and sets you up to fail. Instead, focus on adding in the good stuff and watch as the crappy stuff becomes less prominent in your overall diet. And similarly, when you start adding more fiber, do so slowly. If you go from eating 5 grams of fiber a day to 30 grams in a snap, your digestive system might be a bit, well, shocked. So add slowly and make nutritional adjustments slowly. It'll be both more comfortable and set you up for success in the long run. You got this, and I've got your back for it. Until next time, go make it happen.